So I'm talking to a store owner this morning. They're generating about $500,000 in revenue a year. Fantastic. Great job. Okay, they want to know, how do they go to the next level? And I start asking them the basic questions, right? Like, okay, so are you doing any kind of, do you have a strategy for bringing traffic to the site? Oh, yes, we do Facebook ads. I go, how's that going? Well, it's going pretty good. Like we're doing a lot of testing. We're still learning all the stuff you hear people talk about, right? We're working with someone to help us. Okay. We're experimenting. Okay. What are you doing with segmentation? Well, we're working on it internally. We've been starting to, break down our internal audiences and understand, so that we can send out better email follow-ups. And okay, we're working on it. We're experimenting. We're trying some things. We're learning. We're growing. Okay. How many people are involved in this? Well, I have one person who's doing this and this and this, and I have another person who's doing this and this. So everybody is overworked. Everybody is pushing hard. Everybody's getting ready for the holiday season. Totally makes sense. Right? And then I go, okay, so what tools are you using? And immediately they start showing me this spreadsheet and this, like, things they've built. And I said, okay, if I could tell you what every single customer should buy next, would that be helpful? And they go, yeah. Like, you know how to do that? I said, well, let's keep going. If I could show you your return on ad spend and highlight which of your ads are actually driving the kind of purchases that you really care about, would that be used? Oh, yeah. Like, we're getting some of this data from the ads in terms of traffic, but we haven't connected the dots yet on every purchase. Well, what if I could do the segmentation for you and actually have exactly who your audiences are, all your segments, so you can chase them down, integrate it with your email, and let's start working on the actual content that you're sending out? Oh, absolutely. I go, okay. Well, how much budget do you have for that? Well, I don't know. I'm imagining that you're going to be pretty expensive. And I said, oh, good news. You don't need me to do any of it. And at this point, right, you could see their face going, I don't understand what you're talking about. I said, no, I would help you sign up for glue.io. Glue.io will do everything I just described for you automatically for about $200 a month. $200 a month. I mean, you're not even going to spend, if you were to add up all the virtual assistants that you hire to do all the work I described, you'd spend 3 times that. Right? And this is all automatic. It's going to connect to your search traffic. It's going to connect to your Facebook ads. It's going to connect and scan and evaluate all the segments in your market, right? It's going to look at every person and categorize them in the different segments that make sense. It's going to look at every single purchase that's been made and connect that to every other purchase that's been made and look at which people buy which things, and then tell you for every single person in this e-commerce CRM what the next products you should recommend to them. It'll do all of that. So, of course, I told the merchant this morning, I said, hey, I want you to take a look at Glue. And as they're reading through the page, you can watch as they're scanning through this, right? We're on a video call, and I can see them pulling up the page and scrolling through. And they're like, how have I never heard about this? You may be in the exact same space, right? You may be in a place where you're like, I've never heard of Glue before. GLEW.io. What I'm here to tell you is it is the single smartest solution to come alongside your online store to help you drive your revenue up. And it's worth signing up for now before you get to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, right? Before you get into the holiday season with Christmas. Before all that, get it connected now so that you are better prepared for November and December.